Networking is like sex. Everyone assumes everybody else knows how to do it. Some people look like they're probably great at it, and others pretend that they are, but all of us are bad in the beginning and only get good at it through practice. My name is Marianne Lombardi. I am a career coach and the founder of Find Your Fit. And in today's video, we are going to talk about how to make networking feel less awkward and how to determine who is a good match to network with. Okay, so let's get started. So here's the deal. Networking is the same thing as building relationships. It follows the same process, and in that way, it is simple. Not always easy, but it is simple. Developing relationships is hard as an adult, and as kids and our relatively young adulthood, it was much easier, right? Because our friendships were defined by the environments that we were in. We would be thrust into these spaces that brought with them ready-made friends, ready-made colleagues. Whether it was school or work, or as we start families, we're making friends through the parents of the kids that our kids like, right? Or maybe parenting groups, like baby groups, that kind of thing. Our environment or our activities defined who we hung out with. And as we get older, our kids grow up, our lives get consumed by business, and it gets harder and harder to make new friends and develop new relationships. So if you find networking hard, it kind of makes sense because you're out of practice, right? Now, you know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. A good relationship allows you to be yourself, and it includes trust, respect, and open and honest conversation. It's also reciprocal. You know that person you dated who said that they didn't want a serious relationship? The one that was never really interested in getting to know you and only reached out with a "what's up" text when they needed something or were kind of lonely? I know you know who I'm talking about. I want you to picture that person in your head. I got mine. You got yours? Okay. How did that relationship make you feel? Maybe the first time they reached out, you felt wanted or needed, and it might have been nice to banter back and forth for a minute, but when it came to the ask, right, when it came to hook up or hook them up, it felt kind of shitty. So your business or personal relationships should not feel like that. Networking should not be that way. When you reach out to people simply because you want them to do something for you, it feels crappy because it is crappy. You don't know them. They don't know you. Why would they put their reputation on the line and spend their valuable time and energy on that interaction? And quite honestly, why would you? Okay? After building relationships and partnerships for 20 plus, goddamn, a long time, I've learned to filter my relationship building through this framework of interest, care, and energy. So I ask myself, am I interested in this person? Who they are, what they do. Also, are they interested in me? I keep asking myself, I go down, I say, is it thought-provoking or captivating when I talk to them or hear them speak? Does it pique my curiosity? Do we have something in common, something to talk about? And are they focused and attentive to our conversation, right? That's the interest part, okay? Then let's get to the care part, okay? I ask myself, do they care? While interest and care can overlap, they're also distinct. Interest is more intellectual and brain-based, and care is heart-centered and more focused on our emotions, right? If I can tell someone values and cares for other people, it will draw me towards them. If I can tell that they don't, it's going to draw me away from them, no matter how we might be able to help support each other's growth. So care matters intensely too. Finally, there isn't really a formula for finding the right vibe or energy with someone, but you know it when you feel it. And you know it when you don't. Whenever you're networking, you want to look for good vibes, positive interaction. You want that little spark, right? You want to feel some mutual energy exchange in the connection when you're getting to know somebody. You can certainly network with people you don't vibe with, but it's harder to maintain those relationships in the long term, right? And you want to develop them and maintain them and nurture them. And it's harder when you don't vibe with somebody. You will develop more authentic relationships by looking at networking through this lens of interest, care, and energy. It's not about becoming everyone's best friend. However, you will develop lifelong friends with some of those that you're networking with, the people in your network. But it is about creating the kind of business relationships you are eager to connect with, people that you are interested in, you care about, and have a good vibe with. People who are interested in your progress and that are happy to support you as well. It is hard to support people you don't have a genuine interest in and who don't kind of give a shit about you and your goals. That interest, care, that energy is going to keep networking from feeling scummy. It's going to keep it from feeling inauthentic. You want to learn who they are, not just what they do, and how you think they can help you. Okay, so let's recap for a second. Developing relationships gets harder as we get older. That's part of why it feels awkward. It's okay. That's all right. Lean into it and do it anyway. Focus on getting to know people, not just trying to get something from them, right? That's what feels shitty, because it kind of is shitty. And filter those relationships through this interest, care, and energy framework. It will keep your networking from feeling inauthentic. Remember, learn who they are, not just what they do and how you think they can help you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel to learn how you can land your dream job and much more. I'll see you in the next video.